Well, ladies and gentlemen, holy smokers, it ain't no jokers, okay? We gotta talk about these alien twats out there, we gotta talk about these bozos out here, and today we got a lot of these different clips that I want to share with you guys, and I think you're gonna really enjoy this one. We got portals opening out there, and then there's also this video going around that I will be playing for you where they saw like this UFO shaped jellyfish, humanoid figure, whatever you want to call it. This one was, it's being seen everywhere, right? Like in Iraq, in Miami, and now this one is from Area 51 is what's being reported right now. We're gonna get right into it. Like this video if you like it, subscribe if you're brand new. If you do use Instagram, I would definitely love to have you there as well. Alright, let's get to the content now, boo-boo. Roll it.
Veered out of their houses and vehicles to a very strange sight occurring in the night sky.
Wait for it, I gotta show you this.
Users captured a video of a long grayish-white beam of light radiating down from a mysterious white spiral spinning in the night sky. After a few moments, the spiral opens up into an expanding black circle, seeming to mimic a portal to another dimension. People speculate that what was actually captured in this footage was a portal being opened up to another dimension, similar to a wormhole.
Okay.
As for the location in which this video came from,
that's big.
Coincidentally, it was nearby the top-secret, high-tech Norwegian HARP antenna farm in the Iskat Ramfjordmoen facility, which was allegedly used to run experiments with CERN on portals to another dimension.
Of course.
But till this day, there is still no scientific explanation. And
so that thing was like spinning, and the original shape reminded me of that thing that happened in Los Angeles a couple of years ago, right? Then Elon Musk, I believe, came out and they said, Starlink, it's a rocket, bro, it's a rocket. It had the same kind of shape, but this then turns into like a black hole, kind of.
What actually was captured in this video remains a mystery.
Yeah, that's baffling. Flying Russian girl, oh crap.
On the 2nd of March, 2009, a Russian man who goes by the username Javinage2000 uploaded a video of a supposed walk through the woods with his dog when he came across something absolutely unexplainable. Well, you see, as the Russian man was filming his dog, the canine unexpectedly gets alerted to something off camera and starts running towards it. The Russian man...
Yeah, Russian dogs are not scary. If that was an American dog, the American dog would just run to his house. You know what I'm saying? But the Russian dog is like, yeah, it's my duty to find the truth.
And calls out to his dog and follows the canine. But as he rounds the corner, greeted by a sight of a young girl appearing to be levitating in midair while in a trance, while a slightly older boy watches on. The dog then barked at the two kids, who immediately spots the Russian man, and almost instantly the girl falls to the ground.
What the hell?
The boy and the girl then hurriedly made off into the woods, not wanting to be seen by the Russian man again. Some speculate that this could actually be proof that there are humans out there who possess actual superhuman abilities. But till this day, even film experts have no explanation of what exactly happened in this clip.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Ghost caught on camera? Oh, love these ones. How is that possible? There's gotta be some sort of explanation. Maybe like there was a wire attached, or I don't know. I'm just trying to make sense of it, but not truly insane. Yeah, usually an American dog would just run away, but the Russian dog was just out there and looking for it, right? Searching. Like, yeah, the fact that the Russian dog was like, something wrong with it, yeah, that tells you all.
In 2014, this mysterious video was posted by a man only known as Ted, who claimed to be serving in the police force since the year 1983. This footage shows what happened after he responded to a domestic disturbance complaint in Delray, Detroit. Well, as you see, as he was heading off, Ted claimed to have heard some strange noises coming from the burnt and abandoned house next door and decided to investigate it. As he approaches the house, the camera pans toward what seems like the charred remains of the front door before calling out to see if anyone was in the building. But as the camera slowly pans up to the second-floor window, a creepy demonic face appears momentarily before vanishing into darkness.
Oh, damn. Can a brother get a pause on that real quick? Yeah. Look at that.
It's later revealed that the house belonged to a woman by the name of Rose Veris, better known as the Witch of Delray. Though she was thought to have murdered up to 12 men in the 1930s, Everyone was afraid to testify against her, believing the witch would come after them and their families. However, one night, this building mysteriously burnt down, and even though the body was never found, Rose Veris was thought to have disappeared along with it. Some speculate that the face Ted saw was actually hers, as she never actually died and still lives on in that abandoned building.
Oh no, that's genuinely scary. Genuinely scary. Statue caught blinking. Guys, don't look behind you while watching these videos, man, but okay, so statue caught blinking.
In 2016, a video was released by a tourist who visited a Mexican church in the town of Cuaglia de Zaragoza, who was allegedly there to attend Mass. While filming the religious proceedings happening in the church, the camera pans over to the statue of Jesus, and its eyes start to blink and move.
Holy crap. Oh my god.
This caused a controversy within the church, as some claimed the footage was fake. However, silently, the church went on to employ an investigation team to look into the statue and the footage. As of now, the statue has been cordoned off and is not accessible by the public. But if the video was said to be fake, why did the church go through all that trouble? And why is the statue off limits to everyone now?
Yeah, true. Good point. Absolutely. Man, this is... Holy crap. I want to know, like, what you guys think on that. A real Slenderman, okay. Real Slenderman sighting? So I'm expecting, like, a tall man, like, walk by maybe somewhere here. Hey, what's up? Okay, it's just a biker.
Yeah, this is just a quick bike test.
Okay, bike test.
In January of 2017, this strange footage was released on the internet by the user Gamers Revenge UK. Originally intended...
Toxic Gamer! By the way, those of you that are new here or maybe you're old here, OG here, I have a gaming channel as well, so when he said gamer, I was like, of course, man, of course.
Intended as a video for a bike test, this footage took a dark turn very quickly. In the video, the young man rides his bike up and down the road.
I'm expecting it somewhere here.
But as the video progresses, his camera starts to pick up something strange. You see, as we zoom into the background, a tall, dark figure slowly starts to emerge from the trees.
And if honestly though, it does look like a normal human that is just like very, very tall. It does look like a human to me. That's perhaps like really, really tall, like 8 feet. There are some people that are tall like that, but what if it's that 8-9 feet alien that has been talked about multiple times recently, right? Like that we've seen the alien, like the 8-9 feet tall alien in our backyard. You heard those stories, right? In Las Vegas, especially in the backyard, that guy claimed that he saw like 8-9 feet tall alien looking creature.
Compare that in proportion to the objects around him. It's very clear that this thing was a lot taller than any human.
It is as though like there are attachments. Now I'm not sure what they're called, but there are people that maybe in like in circus they do crap like that, perform like that, right? And they have extra like legs attachment. I'm not sure what you call it. I'm not sure what's the term to describe that, but you understand what I mean, right? So it feels like I'm assuming that based off of the way he's walking, it feels like that he's very uncomfortable walking. So it makes me believe that it's that. But I did not see him like anywhere here. It's just that he was there and just popped out of nowhere. Perhaps he was just chilling there.
This creature resembles the fictitious Slender Man.
It does look like a human normally, to be fair. Does he turn or will he notice?
Right. That's that.
Oh, he don't even know.
And even stops at one point to look in the direction of the camera.
Holy crap. You're on camera! You're on camera!
People speculate that this could actually be a real-life sighting of a demon walking amongst us, haunting the English countryside.
Oh crap. It just looks and then keeps on walking, yeah. Spirit from room 209. Uh-oh. I gotta show you the other one as well. This one is gonna be...
In 2003, CCTV footage of an unknown boutique hotel was released. In the footage, a member of the hotel staff is seemingly sent to investigate a noise complaint coming from room 209. As the man approaches the door, screaming can be heard over the footage.
What's going on, John?
Which was strange because according to the rooming list, no one was supposed to be staying there.
Yeah, no one there. No one should be, but...
Wait 1 second, John. Amy, are you there? Yeah, John says he hears the screaming coming from that room. And I hear it too.
And the voice of another staff member can be heard, telling the man to wait before entering the room, and that the police have been alerted and are on their way.
Wait, we're going to get a hold of the police, so... I would wait for the police, John.
However, the man decides to enter the room anyway. Momentarily after he enters, a strange ghostly figure is captured on camera leaving the room before the hotel's corridor lights start to flicker.
Holy crap.
When the man exits the room, he appears startled and confused as he says there was no one in
there,
but the whole room was turned upside down and furniture overturned. The shout
it gotta be one of those. It gotta be like maybe poltergeist, maybe?
Left on, the carpet being ripped up. Till this day, guests who stay in that room or on the same level often complain about screaming coming from that same room. But no one knows what exactly happened in room 209.
Damn. Okay, now these, honestly, these videos are very, very convincing. These videos are very good so far. Shout out to the rabbit hole. Bird frozen in midair. Yeah, this video seems very plausible.
2023.
Not plausible, but creepy, of course, but very credible.
This strange video was released, which seemed to show a black bird frozen in midair. Initially thought to be flying at the same speed of the wind, the user who caught it on camera zooms in for a closer look.
Oh,
but
crap.
Strangely enough, the bird's feathers and appendages appear to not even be moving, as if it was plastered to the sky.
It probably had parking brakes applied. That's the best that I can come out with right now.
Looking at the others who captured the
happened.
same phenomenon that same day, some speculate that it could have been suspended from a wire, but was quickly debunked, as when we look closer, there is nothing but the sky above the bird. Similar sightings with...
Yeah, probably not. On the second one, probably no parking brakes applied, but e-brake applied, so that's why it's going like in slow-mo, right? That's the best explanation I can come out with, guys. Like
planes stuck in midair have also been captured, with people saying that this could possibly be proof that we are living in a simulation. But till this day, no one can explain what actually happened.
Yeah, I can never explain why a plane would feel like that it's not moving. A chopper, the wings not moving, the propeller not moving, it's to do with the camera and the FPS not being able to synchronize, or I guess synchronize well. There's some sort of weird explanation, which, okay, I understand that. Yeah, the camera, maybe it's not fast enough to capture it, so therefore it feels like that the wing is not even moving, it's just staying still, alright? Okay, makes sense. But for the planes to feel like that it's stuck midair, I don't know about that one, Kaji. And especially like these birds. Yeah. Eliza Lamb. Oh, damn, homie.
On January 31st, 2013, 21-year-old Eliza Lamb mysteriously vanished while staying at the infamous Cecil Hotel in downtown LA. A student
rooms.
from Vancouver's University of British Columbia, Eliza was traveling solo when she failed to contact her parents on the day she was supposed to check out. Concerned, her family alerted the authorities, but the search yielded nothing. In a desperate move to find more evidence, the police released eerie footage from the hotel's elevator security camera.
Oh no.
In the video,
we see her, what's gonna happen? Like, she's gonna
Eliza's behavior was strange and unsettling. She entered the elevator, pressed multiple buttons, and seemed to wait for the doors to close. Suddenly, she peeked out into the hallway, pressed herself against the wall, and then exited the elevator.
It's as though she's hiding from someone, but... Okay, carefully, I guess, trying to see. But still goes. Is the lift not working? Okay, so trying to make a decision. It is as though she's trying to hide from somebody or has seen something just happen.
Only to return moments later to press more buttons.
Yeah, why is the elevator not going? Maybe you're pressing too many buttons, that's why. Just press one and...
Her final moments on camera show her gesturing as if communicating with someone unseen, before disappearing down the hallway.
Yeah, very bizarre. As though she was pleading there.
The footage went viral, garnering millions of views and sparking countless theories. As days passed without answers, guests at the Cecil began to complain about dark, foul-tasting water and low pressure. When the maintenance staff checked the water tanks on the roof, they made a horrifying discovery.
Her body
Eliza's
was there?
lifeless body floating inside one of the tanks.
Damn.
Despite a thorough investigation, many questions still lingered. How did Eliza access the locked water tanks, which were only reachable with a key and a ladder? The autopsy ruled her death accidental, but inconsistencies remain, fueling theories ranging from foul play to the supernatural. Eliza's mysterious death even mirrored the plot of the 2005 horror film Dark Water, where a girl's body is found in a water tank atop a rundown building, following a series of strange events. To this day, the fate of Eliza Lamb remains a chilling enigma.
Oh man, we need Dexter on this one immediately to find out like who's the killer. By the way, I just finished all the 8 seasons last night. I'm trying to watch the new one. Man, the ending was, of course, I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but man, you know what I'm saying? Like, man. Alright, let's get to it. 2 mysterious men. Men in Black, I'm assuming?
On the night of October 14th, 2009, 2 guests at a hotel witnessed something they would never forget. A massive, triangular-shaped object silently hovering above the building. Shaken and unsure of what they had seen, they reported the strange event to the authorities. But what happened next would turn their eerie experience into something straight out of a sci-fi thriller.
Ow.
Not long after the report was filed, 2 men dressed in black suits arrived at the hotel, their appearance as unsettling as the object in the sky. The hotel's lobby security camera captured their entrance.
And I heard about this case, right? These videos that you see are apparently real, and I don't... And this was one of those very first videos where, because there was a lot of fuss about and a lot of controversy about it, conspiracies of even about like whenever you see an alien or UFO, like you're gonna be visited by men in black, but nobody necessarily had any videos of them. This is like the first time, and all the hotel staff was baffled, and they do not know what was going on, and they were apparently there to interview, and then we heard testimonies from the staff, from the hotel guys, right. And then these people disappeared. Nowadays, we don't necessarily hear much about Men in Black. It's as though they used to show up, but now I feel like that this topic has garnered so much attention that mostly everyone has heard about this topic, right? Either you believe it or you don't believe it. Simple as that. That's where we at. And people don't even care that much the way they did. I believe it's because we're desensitized. Maybe that's also another factor. Maybe they used to appear when this topic was kind of fresh. And people were not desensitized. Now everybody's desensitized to it.
And the footage still sends chills down the spines of those who watch it. The men moved with an almost mechanical precision, their expressions unreadable as they requested to speak with the witnesses. But the guests had already checked out, leaving the mysterious men with nothing but questions. The staff who interacted with these men described them in disturbing detail. They were unnaturally pale, with no eyebrows or eyelashes, their faces eerily identical. One female staff member couldn't shake the feeling that their hair was fake, like wigs covering bald heads, but it was their eyes, large, deep blue, and unblinking, that left the most lasting impression.
What if these were the tall whites? You know what I mean? Like, ever heard of the tall whites? Maybe it's because what we hear is that some of them do look very similar to us, but of course they would still be different, I guess, right? They might feel and look weird, but maybe that's who they are. I don't know, man. I've never seen a tall white, man, so I don't know, man.
Throughout the entire conversation, neither man blinked even once. As you watch the footage of the men entering the hotel, you might notice something even stranger. The man on the left struggles to keep his feet straight, almost as if walking was unfamiliar to him. What had the guests really seen that night? Was it an alien spacecraft hovering ominously above their hotel? And who were these enigmatic men in black? Were they government agents dispatched to cover up the sighting? Or could they have been something else entirely? Perhaps even beings from another world?
Damn! Okay, guys, I want to show you guys this video, okay? So this is something that has been talked about, man, because we're hearing that like a UFO showed up at Area 51. Let's see.
Chosen to remain anonymous, has released a series of photographs capturing what appears to be a jellyfish-like UFO hovering above the gates of the infamous Area 51. The images, which quickly went viral, depict a glowing, translucent object with tendrils extending from its body, eerily floating above one of the most secretive military installations in the world.
It's crazy that even this alien UFO has... The security gotta be so tough here at Area 51 that even the aliens have to, you know, check in at the gate. Crazy, crazy.
This sighting, unlike any other, has reignited discussions about the connection between Area 51 and extraterrestrial activity, leading many to wonder what secrets might still be hidden behind its guarded fences. Since the original was uploaded, various people have posted the images to groups that investigate mysterious phenomena, saying that the images were captured during the daytime.
I feel like that the original photos that they, you know, in the case that happened in Iraq and Miami, maybe that was real. I believe the Iraq video was real, but then not totally sure about the Miami one. Maybe that was also true. But now the more that we see the same craft, I don't know, I just feel like that people are just photoshopping it, right? Like taking it like a PNG and photoshopping it, making sure the colors match, blur it up a little, blur the image, blur this a little bit, so and then make it so it just feels natural and normal, because this photo does look normal and real, but I still kind of feel like that it's Photoshop. What are your thoughts on it? If it's real, then that's definitely insane. So that's definitely insane. Some people are also assuming it's just a new robot drone technology. Maybe they're testing a man flying, maybe, perhaps, but like it don't look normal, man. It don't look normal. Let me know your thoughts. Check out this video on the screen. This was the last episode that we've done. If you enjoyed this, you're gonna love this one. Don't miss this one, man. We got a lot of these alien twats in it. If you already seen it, then check out the video on the left.